Across industries, organizations race to digitize operations in everything from factory floors to retail checkout lines. In order to create better and more reliable digital experiences, computing is moving from centralized cloud data centers closer to where data is generated, at what has become known as the edge. Billions of devices worldwide generate data in real time, and even a few seconds of delay or downtime can result in lost revenue, safety risks, or operational failure. Edge computing opens up for a whole new level of innovation for organizations operating in a digital world.
In the cloud, you have multiple computers centralized in one location in a data center, whereas at the edge, you typically only have one or maybe two computers, but in very many locations. Edge computing solves a lot of important challenges for organizations today. If you take a retailer as an example, it's really important that the software that is running inside of the retail store or at the edge stays alive, even though the connectivity to the central cloud for some reason were to be disrupted. Edge computing is really everywhere when you start thinking about it. It's a really key type of technology that I think will continue to make a difference for both users and people and organizations.
By moving software closer to where action takes place, operations become more robust, more secure, and more reliable. When managed effectively, the edge can make in-store experiences better, production lines more efficient, mines a safer workplace, and machines more accurate, all while reducing risk, cost, and disruption.
The market is actually expanding quite rapidly, and one of the bigger reasons for that is that it turns out that certain types of AI applications actually runs way better at the edge. If you run software close to where the data it's managing is being created, you can provide a more robust operation, so less reliance on the infrastructure and easier match for business critical or safety critical applications. The interesting challenge for people that take on edge computing is the fact that it's distributed, and that's in contrast with running something maybe on a single computer or in a single cloud, and that drives a whole lot of complexity knowing where all the software is actually running. How do you upgrade that? How do you monitor the applications or software for health? And how do you protect and secure the applications from people wanting to take advantage of its location?
At the edge, digital transformation introduces a whole new set of requirements that needs a new kind of IT tooling and way of operating that traditional IT models were never designed to handle. Avassa enables companies to securely and remotely manage, monitor, and troubleshoot edge computing software at scale, where connectivity cannot be taken for granted.
When you run software in very many locations, you want to manage them as a coherent whole. You need some sort of centralized console, centralized way of addressing all these locations with all these software running in them, and we've built that tool for them.
We make it easy to make sure that the right piece of software is running where it should, and we also make it easy to keep that software updated, alive throughout offline scenarios, and monitored over time so you can make sure you notice early on if something's not working as it should.
The biggest benefit for organizations using Avassa is that they can extend their current capabilities, which is usually constrained to the cloud or their own data centers, and they can treat their edge locations in the tens or hundreds as if that was a natural part of where they can place applications.
Using Avassa's edge platform, it's really easy to start deploying the software that you want running to make your stores more innovative, your customer experiences better, your factories more efficient or safer, and your vehicles more autonomous.
By bringing security, ease of use, and automation to the edge, Avassa allows enterprises to run critical software at the edge with confidence, using software management and operations tooling that is fit for purpose.
We believe that the way we address edge computing is becoming the norm, the standard on how to build this. It's very fulfilling to work with IT engineers that are embarking on new projects because edge computing is actually new to most of our users.
Edge computing makes a difference for many organizations out there. It improves their efficiency and their operations in a complete new part of their infrastructure stack.
Being able to follow and support them on their journey in making the edge as addressable and as easy to use as the cloud has been over the last 15 years is really at the heart of what we're passionate about.
Avassa was really early into the edge computing market as it's being created and as the market is growing. So it's been really interesting to see this market start off as something new, not so well understood, not very common at all within any industry whatsoever, growing into becoming a completely business critical part of the infrastructure for many organizations. We look forward to seeing more and more organizations adopt edge computing technology because it really unlocks a whole new way of thinking about customer experiences, about safety, about security, and about efficiency. We can allow more organizations to make it really easy to move fast with edge computing and stay ahead of the competition.
Avassa, scalable, secure, and easy to use. To learn more and book a demo, visit avassa.io today.